Hello everyone. In this video I am going to demonstrate infrared obstruction or object counter. So I am using infrared receiver and transmitter circuits here to detect any obstruction in between. I am using infrared LED as a transmitter and I am using infrared receiver module as a receiver circuit. So as you can see here, this is my transmitter module. This section is my transmitter module. You can see the LED is fitted over here. I will take a close look. You can see the LED is fitted over here on the transmitter, and from the transmitter wire is connected to the physical transmitter circuit. So as you can see here, this is the physical transmitter circuit. This is just an oscillator based on 555 timer IC. So the frequency of the oscillator is 45 kilohertz. The output frequency at pin number 3 is 45 kilohertz. The supply voltage is 12 volts. So as you can see here, from the pin number 3, it is wired to the infrared LED. This LED, as you can see here, this green LED, it is just an indicator that the output is healthy. So from here, I am going to drive my transmitter LED. So this is my transmitter LED. So as you can see here, there is a distance of at least 1 meter. So I am keeping them, both the transmitter and the receiver, at a distance of 1 meter. The transmitter is from the transmitter circuit, the final LED is at a distance of 1 meter, because I want to see the distance reliability of the circuit. That's why I have kept the transmitter little far. So the receiver of the circuit is this part. As you can see here, this is the receiver of the circuit. From the transmitter, signals are transmitted and the receiver is going to receive them. And the receiver output is connected to pin number 3 of the Arduino Uno. You can see here it is connected to pin number 3 of the Arduino Uno. And you can see here on the display counter the number of counts you can see. So this is how the circuit is behaving. I will show the counter very clearly. So here, like this, we can see the number of objects. Now I am going to create an obstruction. You can see the counts are increasing. You can see the counts are increasing. So here you can see there is a detection. You can see there is a detection. So if I take the camera a little far, you can see this is my obstacle. So I am passing through the line. So when I am passing through the line, I am creating an obstruction. You can see here I am creating an obstruction. So this is how an object in the conveyor belt is detected. This is how the number of objects in different types of conveyor belts are detected easily without any physical intervention. So this is totally an electronic circuit. It doesn't involve any limit switch. It doesn't involve any mechanical parts. It is to completely electronic detection of objects. So like this kind of circuits are used in many conveyor belts. So as you can see here, when I am bringing the object near, you can see there is the LED, the receiver LED is blinking. That means the receiver is confirming there is a object presence. There is an object presence. So here you can see this is the multimeter status. So when object is brought near, you can see it is going to 0 volts and it is coming back. You can see, so it is getting a pulse. So Arduino is calculating this pulse and it is displaying the number of objects that has passed from the receiver. So between the transmitter and receiver, the number of objects, this is calculating. You can see this is the counter. So now I am going to show you the circuit briefly. So as you can see here, this is just a 555 timer circuit in astable multivibrator mode. This is generating a frequency of 45 kilohertz and it is driving an IR transmitter LED. Okay, so from the IR transmitter LED, this is the line of obstruction. This is the conveyor belt, we can say. and when any object is passing through the conveyor belt, this is the receiver circuit. So when there is an obstruction between the transmitter and the receiver will give a pulse. So the pulse will be generated here. Normally the output voltage will be 5 volts here. So whenever there will be an obstruction, there will be a 0 volt here. And from here it is fed to pin number 3 of Arduino Uno, and finally it is displayed on the LCD. So this is how the circuit is working. The basic circuit principle is this receiver is a demodulator receiver. So this receiver has a center frequency of 38 kilohertz, 32 to 40 kilohertz we can say. So I am giving here 45 kilohertz, little more frequency. So the high frequency is being demodulated here, and we are getting a 0 or 1 pulse at the output. Arduino is calculating that pulse, and it is showing here how many objects have passed between, how many objects have crossed. So again I would like to show the far view of the circuit. You can see this is the transmitter and there is the receiver. That far end, there is the receiver. This is the receiver. So in between, whenever I am creating an obstruction, the circuit is detecting the obstruction. So as you can see here, I am creating an obstruction. The counts are increasing. You can see here the count has increased. You can see. So this is how the circuit is working. Thanks a lot. Thanks for watching.